went skiing in January this year, kind of as part of the ending the road to Wanderlust and trying new things. So it was something I always wanted to try. It looks super fun. It's so pretty out there, but it's really scary. It's like,
I can't see anything. Like my eyes just see white.
Sliding. We do not slide.
It's cold and hard.
No things I ever tried before that it's sliding based.
Yeah, in general, traveling this much, you run into a lot of different perspectives, a lot of different challenges, and being open to experiencing them and not necessarily needing to be the best at anything really allows you to adapt and overcome situations a lot faster. When we practice slacklining, it's all about stillness, focus, very static, controlled movements, and not very dynamic movements. This year-long journey has been a lot about sharing what we know with communities, teaching in all 50 states, and really leaving those communities with the knowledge we have in slacklining and acrobatics. But we also really try to open up and learn. So we had a great opportunity to work with Josh and Heather with Slackline Industries, and they were teaching us some tandem stuff as well as some more dynamic, bounce-oriented tricks. And letting go of that fear of falling was probably the hardest thing I did that day. Once you start getting confidence, learning new things daily, then it just becomes part of your life. And if you get a little obsessed over one thing or another, you can get pretty good at something in a short amount of time. The tricky transition for me was going from being good at something to then teaching other people to do it, and then going back to learning again.
Learning something new, when you add a relationship to it, and a relationship in which we are so close, it just adds a different level of challenge.
So it's really important to just check in and remind yourself, why you're doing stuff, and to really look at things and be able to be a beginner again. That's the most important lesson for doing anything. Like, that's the reason why you keep trying things that are harder, even in the same vein of activity, is so you can feel like you need to learn something again.
I mean, the process itself of trying something new, is gratifying, but also something great for me, particularly as a teacher, because it reminds me of how my students are feeling. So it's easy for us to try a move and make it look very easy or make it feel very safe, but for students it's not easy and it's scary. So whenever I put myself in a situation in which I'm scared, I am allowing myself to feel as a student again.